Paul, you knew you were going to come down here today with a battle. You knew obviously Ards were going to try and make it difficult for us, but again, we come down here obviously on great form from last week's win against Glenavon to come down today and should we say battle for that 1-0 win, because at times it was a bit scrappy, but the boys again showed great character and they came away here today with all 3 points.
That's what it was a battle. As I said to the boys, it was like a party today after the Lough Mayor show. Like last week was the Lough Mayor show, and then today we came here in good form, quite vibrant. But we were a wee bit stale, if you like, and a wee bit flat, which was a bit of disappointment. And we told them at half time we actually expected more. So we got the goal. Granted, it was a bit scrappy, but again, they all count. Good header from Spike. And he must have probably an easier one, just slightly after that.
The bar, he missed that one.
But I think in the first half we actually started quite well. We could have been a couple up in the first 10-15 minutes, and then they got into the game. But as you rightly says, it was scrappy. Maybe we could do a bit better with the ball at times, but that's something we're just going to keep working on. But I can't fault the players, their effort, their commitment. And the back three, I thought, were outstanding today, along with Michael. Michael Nets gives us that assurance.
Fantastic performance.
Exactly, and like his hands as if he looks a real top goalkeeper. And then obviously the 3 boys. And Owensy had to go off and Big Dan's come on and give a really assured performance as well. So our defensive line has been really good recently, and that's an all clean sheet. Like on top of the last, I think that's the last 2 or 3 games. 3 games on top, we've had clean sheets. Which
is good to see, obviously, because we're conceding goals quite a bit there when you first even come through the door. Now, Big Kyle obviously went off there. Just seen him walk past here. Obviously, he looks a bit okay now, but why did you take him off? Was it just a precaution? Because obviously a bit of a head injury there.
That's it, and obviously head injury is about a subject now, in this day and age. So because he had a throbbing headache, Johnny, the physio, thought it'd be better.
Yeah.
So it's just to go to the hospital and get them stitches done. We'll hopefully monitor him for Tuesday night, because head injuries you do, but big game on Tuesday, and obviously after today you're trying to dust down your wounded, and Kyle was one, but as I say, his form first half was excellent. Fortunately got a clash of heads there, and he's got it right on the brow there, so he's going to hopefully get it sorted and be ready for Tuesday.
It did show great character. I mean, as you said there at the start of this interview, obviously we didn't show what we've normally been showing the last couple of weeks, but that just goes to show the depth of the squad we have and the character we have in the squad to try and grind out results like today.
Well, that's it. And listen, there's another couple of debuts there today as well, like young Chandler Douglas has made a start. If I'm right, that might be, I think Toman started maybe once before, but there's players now settling into the team and it takes time. Toman started off really well. Really kind of finding the level now in the championship. Daylan Farron came on and was excellent again. So he's good feet and he gives you that ability with the ball. Josh has come on and done fairly well as well. I'm pleased with him. But as you say, we've competition for places now, and that's what we're saying to players. And we'll make sure you stay in the team for next week. So good thing about Tuesday night is we've got a number of options now for that game against Anna.
I was going to ask about Anna. I mean, it's another massive test. They're on the top of the table. I mean, obviously your first game in charge. I think it was against Anna away.
Right up there.
Yeah, that's right. It was another difficult day for us. But again, you didn't really know what type of squad you were inheriting at the time. But obviously now you know going into this game on Tuesday night, which is going to be another test for us.
Well, the thing is, when you come into this club, you can't change it. You don't have a magic wand. Sometimes people do come in and make but the team needed investment. It needed a training regime, and that's what they're getting now, and they're buying into it. Like I still don't get me wrong, needed players as well. Like Michael has been an absolute outstanding signing since he's come on from McLean's. And he has made a massive difference. So the fact now we're keeping clean sheets, we look tighter defensively, we look better defensively, we're not fragile anymore, and that would have took us time to do that, and that's what's happening now. So credit the players, credit the staff, credit the effort, and as I credit the committee as well, because they've helped me get these players on. So like it's a joint effort that we're all doing, and that's why the team's going well on and off the pitch.
Finally, I wanted to ask you today, I mean, we talked to you last week down at Glenavon. The draw was made, we saw the draw, we saw your reaction to it. Lough at home, it's going to be not just for the big night for the boys, massive night for the club, plus the fact that we just announced there a couple of days ago we were going to be on TV as well. BBC are going to be there for about here. It's going to be a big crowd there as well. I mean, obviously you're used to big situations yourself, obviously getting promotion and stuff like that in the past. Can I get your thoughts on that game, because it is going to be a massive time. I mean, Lough and I currently sit on top of the Premiership. I don't know about the results today, but the last before today's game they are sitting top of the Premiership, and it's going to be another massive night for you and the boys and also the club.
Well, that's all we're doing. It's a game to look forward to. It's right slap bang in the middle of our league campaign. Like we've 8 league games, 7 now after today, and that's right in the middle of it. So it gives us something to look forward to and take the onus off the league. So that's what we'll do. We'll prepare for it. Obviously, they're a top team. We're not expected to win. It's a cup quarter final. It ain't going to happen. We've got a home draw. It's getting the players right tactically that day, because they'll be better with the ball than us, because they're playing at a higher level, so we'll have to get some type of ownership in the game. The lads physically have been good. I'd like to think we'll try and match them that way, but in the, like, as I said, there are another 3 games before that, and I'm more interested in getting as many points as we can, but it's a great game for the club, great history. Mick, and if we can get around the play in a one-off game, anything's possible, but no, Mick, no bones about it. We're firm underdogs, like, there's nothing expected, but we'll give it a good go.